Hello everyone, this video is going to teach you how to make the wolf link portion of the wolf link in Midna Papercraft. I highly recommend that you also use the PDO files that are in the template to help you with placing the pieces. Let's start off with the materials that you'll need. You will need the template printed out on thicker paper. I'm using 67 pound, which is about 150 GSM. I wouldn't suggest using paper too heavy, as there are some small pieces that will only become more difficult to build. You will also need some white craft glue, craft knife and a cutting mat to protect your surface, scissors, these are optional, some markers in corresponding colors to the template for edge coloring and filling in any white spots, and some thin pointed tweezers. I would highly recommend these to assist you in building some of the smaller pieces of this model. Starting on the first page, begin to cut the pieces out in order using your craft knife. Don't worry too much about the accuracy of your edges on the tabs, but make sure you take your time on the edges that don't have any. I recommend that you don't cut out too many pieces at a time, and also try and lay out the pieces like they are on the page so you can remember what pieces they are. Keep on cutting out pieces until you're happy with the batch that you have. Choose a marker in a corresponding color to the pieces that you just cut out and begin to color on the edges that don't have any tabs on them. This process will give the model a cleaner look when finished. I recommend you do this for every piece in the model. Once you're finished coloring the edges of the pieces, it's time to start folding them. I recommend that you use the PDO file to help you with this, especially if you're building the lineless version of the model like I am. I'm also building my model with a smooth Papercraft finish, which means I don't fold any of the pieces unless it's at something greater than a 90-degree angle. Feel free to fold as many or as little of the pieces as you want. Now it's time to start assembling the model. All the pieces are numbered in the general building order that I recommend. So you're going to start off and attach pieces 1 and 2 together, then piece 3 to piece 1, and then piece 4 to pieces 3 and 2. Now start attaching piece 5 around the edges of pieces 3, 1, and 2. Piece 6 attaches around the edges of pieces 5, 3, and 4 for the gums of the mouth. Now glue the remaining loose strip of piece 6 to the part of piece 6 that is already attached to the rest of the mouth. Now glue piece 7 to the upper mouth part of piece 6. Glue piece 8 to the end tabs of piece 7 and around the remaining tabs of piece 6 on the lower part of the mouth. Now it's time to start building the tongue. Glue pieces 1 and 2 of the tongue together. Then start to glue the other tabs together, starting with the tabs closer to the tip of the tongue. A general rule for this model when it comes to pieces that are in cone-like shapes is to start with the tabs closer to the end of the point. Glue tongue piece 3 and tongue piece 4 to themselves, and then start to glue them to pieces 1 and 2 of the tongue, again starting at the tip of the tongue. Once you have the tongue built, you can then glue it to the inside of the mouth. Now to start building the teeth. The teeth are definitely one of the more difficult parts of the Wolf-Link model because of their size. As long as you take your time, you should be fine. All the teeth are separate and are in order, which is listed on the template. They're all roughly in cone shapes. So, attaching the tab to the other side of the piece will create the cone, which you will then glue into the inside of the mouth. If you find the teeth are too much of a challenge for you, only build the front teeth that you will see the most. You really don't want a teethless wolf. Now it's time to start working on the pieces that will be creating the outside of the mouth. Starting with piece 9, attached around the edges of piece 8. Attach piece 10 to the end tabs of piece 9 and around piece 7. Attach pieces 11 and 12 to piece 10. Attach piece 13 around the edges of pieces 11 and 12. Glue the tab on piece 14 to itself, then glue the tabs on piece 15 to piece 14. This is Wolf Link's nose. Glue the bottom sides of the nose to piece 13. Glue piece 16 around the edges of piece 9. The 2 tabs on piece 17 to the other side of the piece to create a triangle shape. Then glue piece 17 to piece 16. Do the same idea for piece 18, gluing the 1 tab to the other side of the piece to create a triangular shape, then glue piece 18 to piece 17. Glue piece 19 to the 2 tabs of piece 16 closest to the front of the mouth, then glue it to piece 17 and piece 18. Glue piece 20 the same way as you glued piece 19, just to the other side of the mouth. Again, attaching it to piece 17 and 18, as well as attaching it to piece 19. Glue piece 21 in between piece 19 and 16. Glue piece 22 in between piece 20 and 16. When you're cutting out your next batch of pieces, make sure to cut out the black parts from the centers of pieces 30 and 33 to create eye holes. Glue piece 23 to the top of the nose and along piece 13. Glue piece 24 the same way, just on the other side, as well as attaching it to piece 23. Glue piece 25 to the tab closest to the center on piece 23. Then glue piece 26 to the tab close to the center on piece 24 and glue it to piece 25. Glue piece 27 to the two other tabs on piece 23 and attach it to piece 25. Glue piece 28 the same way, attaching it to piece 24, then attaching it to piece 26. Glue piece 29 to piece 23 and 27. Glue piece 30 to piece 29. Then glue piece 31 to pieces 23, 30, and 29. Attach piece 32 to piece 24 and 28. Attach piece 33 to piece 32. Then attach piece 34 to piece 24, 33, and 32. Now glue the eyes into the eye sockets. Now to start working on the ears. Attach piece 35 and 36 together on the first tab closest to the point. Then attach piece 37 to 35 and 38 to 36. Attach piece 39 in between pieces 38 and 36. Attach piece 38 to 37, creating the cone shape of the ear. Continue to attach the other tabs of the pieces, going from the point down, attaching 40 to piece 37 and 38. When you're finished building the ear, attach it to the rest of the wolf head. We're going to do the same idea for the other ear, attaching piece 41 to 42, then 44 to 42, then 43 to 41, then 45 in between 43 and 41. Then attach piece 46 to piece 44 and 43. Continue to work on attaching the tabs from the point down. Attach that ear to the wolf head as well once built. Attach piece 47 to the ends of piece 27, 25, 26, 28, as well as along the backs of the ears. Now to start working on the earrings. If you find that they're too difficult, they're really only a decorative piece, so you can skip them altogether. Take your time attaching the small pieces. Once built, glue them onto Wolf Link's ears. Attach piece 48 to the side of piece 34. Attach piece 49 to piece 48 as well as the end of piece 47. Make sure to also attach the tab at the end of piece 49 to itself. Attach piece 50 to piece 34 and 48 as well as the tabs on the edge of the face. Attach piece 51 to the tab on the end of piece 50 as well as the tabs along the side together. Also attach the end of piece 51 to the edges of the face. Attach the tab on piece 52 to itself to create a cone shape. Then attach piece 52 to 50 and 49. Attach piece 53 to piece 52. Attach the tabs along the longer edge of piece 54 to itself to create a cone shape. Then attach piece 54 to piece 51 and 53, as well as to the edge of the face. Glue piece 55 to the other side of the face along piece 31. Glue the tabs on piece 56 to themselves to create a rectangular shape. Then glue piece 56 to 55, as well as attaching the other tab on piece 56 to itself to create a triangular shape. Piece 57 to piece 55 as well as along the tabs at the front of the face. Glue the two smaller tabs on piece 58 to the end of piece 57. Glue piece 59 to the tabs at the front of the face, as well as along piece 57 and to piece 58. Attach the tab on piece 60 to itself, then attach to piece 59 and 58. Attach the two tabs on the longer edge of piece 61 to itself to create a triangular shape, then attach to the front of the face as well as piece 59 and 60. Glue piece 62 to the tabs on the back edges of piece 61, 60, and along the side of the face, as well as around piece 58 to create a triangular shape. Now to start on the hair spikes. Build each hair spike in order, but separately. With each hair spike, glue the tabs to themselves to create the rectangular prism shape and then glue it to the rest of the model. Glue piece 63 to the edge of piece 47, as well as along piece 56 and 55. Keep building the hair spikes in order separately, then attaching them side by side. Up to piece 71 will all be attaching to piece 47. 72 starts the second row of hair spikes, attaching from piece 64 onward. Piece 73 will attach to piece 72 as well as any of the tabs on the nearby spikes that have already been made in the first row. Keep on attaching the second row of spikes, which will include up to piece 76, attaching the second row to the first row as well as to each other. Spike 77 starts the short third row, which will be attaching to the back of spike 73. Spike 78 will be attaching to the back of spike 75. Spike 79 will be attaching to the back of spike 76. Spike 80 and 81 are the very last end spikes. Spike 80 will be fitting between piece 72 and 77. '81 will be attaching to piece 80 as well as along the other spikes up to piece 78. Attach piece 82 to the other side of piece 80 and along the tabs of the hair and face. Attach piece 83 to the side of piece 79 and along the tabs of the hair and face. Attach piece 84 to the end of piece 80 and continue to wrap the piece around the bottom of the neck area. Attach piece 85 to the tabless area on piece 84. Attach piece 86 to piece 84 and 85. Attach piece 87 to the middle of piece 86 and work around gluing all the tabs down. Attach piece 88 to the other side of the middle of piece 86 as well as to piece 87. Again, work around gluing all of the tabs down. Glue piece 89 to the end of piece 88 and work around gluing all of the tabs down, and attaching it to the tabs on the ends of some of the spikes. Glue piece 90 to the end of piece 87 where piece 87 and 88 connect. Glue piece 91 directly beside it on piece 88, connecting pieces 91 and 90 together. Now it's time to start building the front left leg. Glue piece FL1 to the end side of piece 87. Glue piece FL2 to piece FL1 and work around gluing it to piece 90 and then finally attaching it to itself to begin to create the leg shape. The legs are divided into rings, so every piece will directly attach to the piece you just previously put on, oftentimes attaching to itself on the end. So piece FL3 will be attaching to piece FL2, FL4 will be attaching to piece FL3, and so on. FL6 and FL5 create the elbow and arm bend, which will directly attach to piece FL4. This leg is actually the odd one out, as piece FL7 has an end to it because of the shackle. Attach piece FL7 to piece FL4, 5, and 6, attaching it to itself, then finishing it off with the flat end piece that will be attaching to the shackle. Make your way around the shackle, gluing the tabs down to the ends of the flat sides, then finally attaching the end of the strip to itself. Starting with FL9 for the lower portion of the front left leg. Glue the flat end to the 3 tabs at the top of the piece, then glue the end to itself. Continue on down the paw with FL10, gluing that to FL9, glue FL11 to FL10, and so on, until you close it off with the bottom of the paw. Glue the lower paw part to one end of the shackle and the other end of the shackle to the rest of the leg. Now for the front right leg, you're going to glue piece FR1 to piece 91 and 88. Glue piece FR2 to FR1, attaching it around the back to create a loop. From there, just continue to glue the FR pieces in order, going around in the strips that they're broken up into, and finishing the leg off with the bottom of the paw. Glue piece 92 to the under stomach area in between the two front legs. Attach piece 93 to the middle back of the wolf, attaching it around to create a half circle. Attach piece 94 to 93 on the back of the wolf, working your way around, attaching it again to piece 93 on the other end, to create a ring. Attach pieces 95 and 96 in the same way to create another ring. Again, attach piece 97 and 98 the same way as the previous two rings to create the third and final ring of the body. Attach piece 99 to the upper middle part of piece 98. Attach piece 100 to the upper middle part of 97 and then attach it to piece 99. Attach piece 101 to pieces 99 and 98. Attach piece 102 to pieces 197, and then to the end tab of piece 101. Begin to build the tail next. Attach the pieces in order, starting from the tab that's closest to the end point of the tail. Tail piece 2 attaches to 1, tail piece 3 attaches to 1, tail piece 4 attaches to 3, tail piece 5 attaches to 4, and tail piece 6 attaches in between tail piece 4 and 5. Close the tail together to create the cone shape, then work tab by tab down until you get towards the base of the tail. back to the main body and attach piece 104 to 102, then 103 to 101, and 103 to 104. Start to glue the tail end onto the body. Glue pieces 103 and 104 up and around the tail, then attach them to pieces 99 and 100. Now to work on the back right leg. Attach piece BR1 to pieces 104, 100, and 102. Attach piece BR2 to BR1 and the rest of 102 to create the first ring shape. Continue attaching the rest of the BR pieces in order, going around in the strips, and again finishing off the leg with the bottom of the paw. Now on to the final leg. Attach piece BL1 to 101 and 103. Attach piece BL2 to BL1 as well as 103 and 101 to create the ring shape. Continue to attach the leg pieces in order, going around in ring formation, finishing off the leg with the bottom of the paw. final detail for wolf link will be the chain links. Start with piece C0. Attach the tabbed strip to the other two sides of the link. Then glue the strip of paper along the inside to finish it off. For piece C1, start by attaching the tabbed strip along only one side of the link, connecting the end of the tab to itself. Start to glue in the non-tabbed strip along the tabs on the inside of the chain link, along the same side that you've already attached the other strip to. Close up the chain link with the other flat side. Using the same idea for piece C2, glue the strip only along one flat side of the chain link. Attach the two halves of C2 together, but only along one of the ends for now. You need to leave one of the ends open to be able to chain the links together. Match up the opening of the non-tabbed strip to the inside of the C2 link, and begin to glue along the same side that already has the tabs attached to the outside. Work your way around, attaching the non-tabbed strip to the inside of the link, stopping when you reach the other end of the side that isn't attached yet. Through the split in the link, thread chain piece 1 through C2. Then attach the end of the link together and begin to close up the rest of the sides. Build piece C4 the same way that you built C1. Piece C3 the same way that you built piece C2. Thread the two already connected chain pieces through C3 as well as C4 to create the 4 chain links together. Thread C0 through one of the ends of the chain and then glue onto the shackle. Now you have your finished wolf link papercraft. Thanks for watching. The links to the templates as well as the other videos and extra photos are in the description box.